Hello, teacher.
Hi, nice to hear you. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, and can you please tell me how was your day today? What did you do today?
Today I went to school and then I went back home and I do in my homework.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. And can you please tell me, okay, how was your weekend? What did you do on the weekend?
Again, I didn't do anything new. I was like staying at home.
And what did you do?
I only do my homework, I study, and I watch movie.
Watch a movie. Okay, what kind of movies did you watch?
Watch anime.
Mm-hmm. Okay, can you describe what is happening in this anime?
It's just like romantic anime.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. And can you please tell me, okay, what will you do tomorrow?
Tomorrow I still go to school and
Mm-hmm.
after school I will stay at home.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now we will start. We will start. Okay, where you stop on your previous class. Just one moment. Okay. Now, let's see. I will share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's see. Okay. So read the article. What is the problem that Boyan Slet is trying to solve? What is his solution? Okay. Now, can you please read this article from here to here?
There are very few people who come up with a world-changing idea during their lifetime. But to come up with it while you are still a student is even more unusual. But that is exactly what the Nature Boyan Slat has done. Environmental Impact magazine interviewed him. What is the problem that you identify? Every year, millions of tons of plastic end up in the oceans where the waves break it up into the tiny piece. This pollution kills millions of sea creatures every year. Hasn't there been any action to stop it? Very little, even though campaigners have been calling for it for years. And you work out a way to tackle the problem. Yes, my invention would float on the surface of the ocean and gradually clean it up by collecting around 20 billion tons of plastic from the water. What would you do with all that plastic? Rather than throwing this away, it could be recycled and sold for about $500 million a year. And how would your floating invention be powered? It would take energy from the wave and the sun, so it would never run out of it.
Mhm. Okay, so can you please tell me something? Okay, so we have here changing ideas. Okay, so what do you think about the future? What ideas can change in the future? What is something that can happen in the future that can be changed? What type of ideas can be good in the future for creatures, for planets? So what do you think?
In the future, mm, maybe there was some new invention and the environment will be more clean and better.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and how people can do that? What is something that people can do to help the nature?
Mm. They will take care of the environment and like some like stop littering
Mm-hmm.
and yes, I think so.
Mm-hmm. Stop littering. Okay, very nice. And when was the last time that, for example, you saw something that can be really nice for the nature? When was the last time that you saw something that can be really nice for the nature.
Nice for the nature.
Mm-hmm. When was the last time that you saw something that can be really useful for the nature?
Like littering in the right place and build more, like plant more tree. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. More trees, okay. And why, for example, we need to do that? Why? To put more
Because
trees.
because plant more trees. The trees is can help to like build like to make the environment more better, to have a fresh air. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Fresh air. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. And what is okay? What is the main problem of pollution, for example, in Malta and in Vietnam? So what is something that can be a main problem for Vietnam and for example for Malta? What is the main problem?
Um, pollution.
Mm-hmm. So we have here pollution. Okay, so what is something that can be a problem for planet or for someone else? Okay, so what problems they can have?
Mountain, like there is have air pollution. The air
Mm-hmm.
is not so fresh in some town, but in the city, in the capital city, in the island, it's still very fresh. It's not pollution. And
Mm-hmm.
in Vietnam, in Saigon, it's very pollution. It's not like so bad. It's not like it's not so bad. It's not very bad, but it's still not as fresh air because people go by like motorbike a lot. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so they not go by car a lot. Yeah, so it's have air pollution.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is the way. Okay, if I understand you correctly, okay, the way why people, okay, are doing something like this. Okay, now let's see, and we have here what other things, for example, you can do if you want to solve the problems with the nature. What other things, for example, people can do to solve the problems? If they want to solve the problems, what they can do?
If of the problems, maybe start invention like the car or motorbike go by electricity. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but it's like it's popular, so it's not so expensive, so that people can use it. So maybe it will be help to to make a better environment.
Mm-hmm. Better environment. Okay, so this is something that can be done. Okay, now let's take a look here. Okay, so we have here. Okay, this. Okay, okay. I want to write to ask you. Just one moment. We have to responsible for someone. For what people can be responsible right now? What is something that people can be responsible right now? Is there anything that people can be responsible right now? And for what can they be responsible?
Responsible.
Yes, for what people can be responsible? What is something that people can do to be responsible for? What people can do? For what, for example, you are responsible right now?
I like to take care of my stuff
Mm-hmm. Okay.
because this is my stuff, so I need
Mm-hmm.
to look after it. I need to take care of it, and I need to bring it home. Yeah, after school.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Very nice. And now let's see. Okay, so we have here. Okay, now we can skip these parts. Okay, now let's see. Okay, now we have here. I can understand text about fashion entrepreneur. Look at the title of article. What kind of business do you think this woman run? Okay, so we have girl boss. So what do you think? What is her type of the job that she is doing?
He's maybe a fashioner, like
About
a fashion.
fashion.
She's doing fashion.
Mhm. Okay, and what do you think about this job? What is your opinion about this job when you take a look on this job? So what do you think about this job?
Um, this show usually is for girl because girls like fashion. They like yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they like a fashion. Boy, you know, a lot of people like this. So it's usually for girl, and it's not every and not every girl can do this one. Work
Mm-hmm.
as this shop. If
Mm-hmm.
we like, it's not easy to be famous, to be fine, to earn more money. It's not easy, but because it's need time.
Mm-hmm. So we need time if we want to do this type of the job. We need time. Okay, and okay. Do you think this job uh, is hard or easy? So what do you think about this job? Do you think this job can be really hard or easy to do it?
Um, I think it's not so easy because it's need to take a lot of time to earn
Mm-hmm.
money. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now let's see. And okay. And what other jobs? What other jobs can be really easy for you, for someone to do it?
Um, my job for doing it.
What other jobs can be really easy to do it? What are some other jobs that can be really easy to do it? Okay, so we have here some jobs that are easy, some jobs that are not easy. So what do you think? What job can be really easy for you to do it if you want to do it? So can you please tell me?
Um, maybe a worker or a security
Secretary.
security. Yes. It's
Okay.
just like we do security in front
Mhm,
of there, like some small shop, and we
mhm,
just like sit down. We just watch out the customer coming and come out. Yes,
mhm,
it's very easy.
Okay, so this job can be really easy. Okay, and what other jobs? What other jobs, for example, for yourself, are easy or hard to do it? Or what? Okay, what jobs can be stressful to do it? What are some jobs that can be really stressful, for example, for people to do it?
Stressful.
Mm-hmm. Yes. What job?
Maybe, maybe work. I think it's working a office, like
Mm-hmm.
working a company. Yeah, like we are not the we are not the boss. The boss. We just like the staff. Yeah, and we need to, and we have a lot of work to do. So it might be stressful.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so something that can be really stressful for. Okay, now can you try for example to write me the text about that is your dream job? Four sentences about what is your dream job? Can you do that for me, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
My dream job is programmer or IT because it's earn a lot of money and because I like to design and work on computer. Work on computer is my favorite, so this job is very simple.
Mhm. Okay, very nice. Okay, so now let's take a look. Okay, so we will continue. Now we have here, okay, this part. Read the article and answer the questions. Now let's try to read, okay, from here to here. Can you see my
So
screen?
yes, Social Amorso is the highly successful CEO of Nasiga, an online fashion retailer with over 550,000 customers in 150 countries. But Sophia is not your average entrepreneur, entrepreneur, and certainly nothing like the majority of CEOs that you come across in today's business world. Amoroso hated school and left home at the age of 17. She did a variety of boring jobs, spent a couple of years hitchhiking around, and then got arrested for shoplifting. And at there, she got a job in a shoe shop from which she was soon sacked. Her next job was on the reception desk at an art school, checking student ideas. While sitting at her computer, she spent hours visiting shopping sites such as eBay and the social networking site MySpace. She was interested in fashion and photography and thought that selling clothes on eBay might be an amazing way to make money. So she resigned from her job and bought a book called Starting on an eBay Business for Dummies.
Mhm. Okay. So what do you think? What do you think about her? About this? About generally speaking, what do you think about her? About her job and everything what she's doing. So what is your opinion about her?
I think her past is not very good, but
Mm.
uh, like uh, sh- like she's successful because maybe she's lucky, yeah, and she's intelligent, she's smart.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay, so she's really smart. Okay, and what other people? Okay, who else is smart in your opinion about certain activities? Who else can be really smart in a way when they are doing some jobs? Who else can be really smart?
Billionaire, they know how to earn money, how to get rich. Day by day, they find money. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, so we continue from here. Okay, but and I will just one moment. Okay, so from here to here, I think that just one moment. Okay, from 20 to here.
She sold stocks to start buying and selling boutique China clothes that would up to fashion conscious women like herself
Women like herself.
in their late teens and early 20s. Having named her eBay store Nasty Vintage, she began visiting secondhand clothes shop and charity shop. Spent hours searching for designer clothes that other people had rejected. For example, she bought a Chanel jacket at the Salvation Army store for $8 and sold it on eBay for 1,000. She also searched for secondhand clothes online. For example, she found eBay Saint Laurent clothes by googling misspelling of the design's name. She reasoned that anyone who couldn't spell the name probably had no idea how much the clothes were worth.
Mhm. So what do you think about her? Then you take a look at her. So what do you think about this this what she's doing?
She,
She.
yes, she have she thinks some way to can find money on eBay. Yeah, that she bought her clothes. She
Mhm.
bought cheap clothes and then sold it in a higher cost. Yes.
Okay. And what other things? What other things? For example, people can sell and buy. What is something else that people can send and sell and buy?
Um, Sell and buy. I think anything. Yeah, anything. We can
Mhm.
buy anything and sell it on
Mhm.
website.
Okay, okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, now we have here. Okay, we have here. Okay, now let's have a look. Okay, so and what would you like to sell and buy?
And buy, I don't want to say and buy anything because it's my stuff. I buy it and I'm gonna use it. Yes.
Mhm. Okay. Okay, very nice. And what is something that can be useful? Is there anything else that can be useful?
Useful, a lot of things can be useful on website that we can buy from the others. Yeah.
Mhm.
They use it already, but we can continue use it.
Mhm. Okay. Now let's take a look. Okay, so that is quite nice and quite good. Now we have here from here to the end. Okay, can you please read this part?
I'm also realized that people were more likely to visit her eBay shop if her clothes were worn by real people rather than photograph hanging on the door or thrown across the bed. As she explained, put it on the right girl with the right hair and the right attitude, showing people how they could wear it. That was everything. She had hardly any money to spend on wage, so she paid them in hamburgers. In 2007, eBay suspended her account because other eBay sellers had complained about the link on her eBay page to her MySpace page, where she had also begun to sell her clothes. Customers were flocking to her MySpace page, and she had already learned all.
Mhm. Okay, what is the most important part in this text?
Like her act, like the customer realized her act. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so we have here what is something that, for example, you, your friends, or your family, okay, can work on. Okay, so can you please tell me what is something that can people can work on?
Um, they can work on the job that they like.
Hmm. Okay, now let's see the job that they like. Okay, and what job, for example, online job besides this can be really good? What is the good job for yourself? Okay,
So
online job, online. I'm asking you about online job. Okay, so what type of the online job you can work?
I think selling clothes is the most better online job because it can earn a lot of money, much more money than the other online job. Yes, because selling clothes, like customers can like customer can find the clothes that they want on online. Yeah, so selling clothes or selling things is the most better job, the most better the most online job. Yes.
Mhm. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, so we have here fill it. Okay, when you are doing a gapped sentence task, fill in the easiest gaps first. When you have filled all the gaps, try the extra sentences in each gap again to make sure they don't fit it. Read the whole. Okay, now we have here. Okay, this part. Okay, from here to here.
She took from her time on eBay to respond to every customer comment and to really understand the people who were buying her clothes and what they like about them. This has allowed her to build up a large group of incredibly loyal customers. Most are women in their 20s who come back again and again to her online store. Half of Nastiga's business come from customers who are returning for a second, third, or fourth visit. From a small office in Abersoul owned house in 2006, Nastiga has moved to enormous office and warehouses in Los Angeles with over 350 employees. 55% of whom are women. Even Amoroso's mother worked for Nastiga, but only part-time.
Wow. So this job, oh, it can be really interesting to see it. Okay. So what do you think? What do you think? How she managed to do something like this? Okay. So we have here something that can be really interesting. So how she managed to do something like this?
Like, she's lucky and she's smart. She know how to attract people, how to attract women, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
how to build her own company, her own shop.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so how would you, for example, okay, so this is usually women are buying these things. Okay, so and how about men? What is something that man would do? What type of the job will be good for men for
Man, maybe just selling man clothes.
Mhm. Okay, what other things can man can sell?
They sell things, they sell stuff, or they sell about like sport equipment. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, okay, sport and equipment. Okay, very nice. And what type of the sport? What type of the sport would you like to play if you can? What is the type of the sport, or what sport equipment would you like to sell if you can sell? What is something that you would like to sell?
To myself,
Okay, so if you want to sell something, what is something that you want to sell? Can you please tell me?
I want to sell clothes because I think sell clothes is the better one, and it can easy to earn more money, like to sell all of that than the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Oh.
clothes are beautiful, and men, like all people, like to wearing clothes, like to wearing like elegant clothes or teenager clothes. So I would choose some clothes that I think people can like, people will like.
Mm-hmm. Okay, people will like. Okay, now let's see. And what other things? Okay, for example, your parents would sell. What is something else that your parents would sell if they can? What they can sell?
But they can sell.
Sell. So what is something that they can sell?
I think beside that, they can sell food.
Mhm.
They can sell. They can. I think they can cook food online and deliver it to them.
Okay, now let's try to read this part from here to here. Can you please read this part?
Marissa isn't going to stop there. However, she knows how much time and effort has gone into building a business and has no time for people who think success like her come easily. A lot of people in my generation don't seem to understand that you have to work your way up. She writes in her book, Her Boss.
So what type of the book, if you can write about something, what type of the book would you like to write about? What is something that you would like to write about? About something, what type of the job, for example, can be really interesting for you to write about, and what is something that you would like to write about?
Like if I success, I will write about how to be success. Like I will write about my life. Like what did I do to be success?
Okay, so what can you write about? Okay, write me, for example, beginning in a chat box. How would you write about what is success? Write me 5 sentences about your in a chat box about how would you start your book. Okay, at the beginning, how would you start your book? Okay, here is an example how she started. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so you can say about yourself. Okay, you don't need to say. So we have here that here is saying about someone else is speaking about her. Okay, so you can say something about yourself. Can you please write the text about yourself? Okay, where did you start? How did you start, for example, and what would you like to start? Okay, can you try to do that? Write in your chat box. Okay,
Yes.
thank you.